The Money Meets, the untold story of how to create wealth from scratch. The founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, has a net worth of more than $117 billion. And then there's you. Most likely, you're currently employed thanks to the degree you earned through your studies at college. Maybe you don't have a lot of savings. Your living costs appear to be absurdly excessive. You believe that your pay is insufficient. You need to pay off your credit card debt, or perhaps you are a student pursuing a degree in the hope that it would help you find a career that pays well. Becoming rich, having lots of money, all of that seems like a faraway dream. You question yourself, how did they do it? But what if I told you that you were wrong? What if there's a way, a formula for wealth, a science explaining how money works? What if you weren't forced to give up your dreams of paying off your parents' mortgage or taking an international vacation? By the time this video is over, you'll realize there's another side to the coin that hasn't been shown to you. Hello there! This is a financial fortune, and in this video, we will talk about how to create wealth from scratch. Please don't forget to leave a like, click subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we release new videos. Let's get started. What are your real thoughts on money? Do you put in any work toward this? Is it inherited or earned? Is it really the source of all evil? Do you passionately desire more of it? Have you spent most of your life pursuing it? The reality is that your environment and upbringing have had a major impact on how you view money. You're more likely to think that you won't grow up to be wealthy if you were born into a household that didn't have much money growing up. Or maybe you took the opposite path and promised to make as much money as you can to ensure that you never find yourself in that situation. Again, it doesn't help that your school didn't educate you much about this subject, and as a result, the majority of you are going to have misguided views about money that won't be helpful to you in your path. So ask yourself once more, how therefore do such young people become self-made millionaires and billionaires? What separates them so greatly? They actually have a better equation than you. They comprehend money in a manner that you still don't fully understand. Do not chase money. The rules of the game in a capitalist society are as follows. You are paid in proportion to the perceived value that you have on the market, or the economy's consumers are those who perceive your value. You, your friends, family, neighbors, and your country make up the market. People criticize the football players are overpaid, yet there is a market for the football industry in the first place. For people to want to spend money on games and merchandise, they must first recognize the worth of football. What happens to the athletes at the top of their game if there is a great demand for football? They receive big compensation for it. What matters is not how hard you work. The cleaner, who works hard and exhausts himself every day, makes far less money than the accountant who works at a desk. Why? Because the market believes that the cleaner's work is of far lower value than that of an accountant. Despite how harsh it may sound, anyone can take the cleaner's position. Learning how to perform his duties is not difficult. Because of this, the market won't compensate him more than the accountant, the person who studied numbers for years, the person who has helped his clients avoid paying hundreds of dollars in taxes. But even so, we just spoke about how finding a job is essential to building significant money over a short period of time. How can we improve our perceived value then? What is it about people like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk? What accounts for their great perceived value? This wealth equation's initial step is really straightforward. To get money, find solutions to the problems. If you give this remark some thought, you'll see that it forms the basis of almost all financial decisions. Money will be thrown at it if it manages to solve a problem. If the issue is worth $1 million, finding a solution will get you millions. If the problem is worth $1 billion, finding a solution will bring you billions. If you've been wanting money, you've been going about things the incorrect way. It certainly seems counterintuitive, but if you want money, you shouldn't be looking for it. You should search for problems and, more importantly, solutions to those problems. Create a company based on the answer you eventually discovered. Start with a problem always. Pay attention to the market that surrounds you. What do groups say to not like? What are people wishing existed, they say? What are they complaining about exactly? What do people regard to be a major inconvenience? Are you capable of tackling that issue, and is it worth your time to do so? Finding a scalable solution to the issue is the last phase in this wealth equation. Your answer must have a substantial impact on the population. Launching a restaurant? It cannot be scaled. You're limited to your immediate surroundings and the traffic in that region. However, a franchise nowadays is more scalable. Is there software involved in your solution? Since everything is done electronically, once the software has been developed, you can scale it up and down infinitely online without having to worry about things like production or shipping expenses. Do you need to spend time on your solution in order to make money? Imagine you are a yoga instructor who costs $100 an hour. Congratulations! You just created a new business that is really just another job for you. Your income isn't time limited because you can only reasonably complete a specific number of classes in a given day. However, that would be scalable and flexible if you designed a 24/7 online yoga class with lessons you just had to create once. Here, scaling your solution is crucial. Don't get confused by this then. The use of automation is also vital. If implemented correctly, systems and processes will keep your company operating like a well-oiled machine. If there is anything in your business that you can pay someone to perform for you or outsource to someone else, provided it makes financial sense for you to do so, then do it. It's not a good idea to take on everything. Despite the fact that you may believe you are the best, there is always someone who can perform the task better than you. Once a solution has been found, it is your responsibility to ensure that everyone in your market can access it. It has nothing to do with your ego or your area of passion. Your interests don't matter to the market. It's time to move forward and start reaping the benefits of your hard work now that your profitable firm is up and running with the proper protocols and procedures in place. You'll probably have to choose between two options at this time. Either you keep running your firm or you cash out and sell it. The acquisition is when a customer purchases the product or service your company has been centered around 4 years. If you decide to carry on operating your business, there are a lot of reasons that you might want to. So maybe you'll want to stick with it because you love the company you founded. Maybe you believe you can improve the business more and sell it for greater money in the future. Perhaps that company operates passively in the background, requiring little from you to keep things moving. Or perhaps it's a mix of all of these. In either case, you satisfy the market's need for your solution and were financially compensated. What was the point of it all? Most of you never considered it to be about money. A number on a screen or a piece of paper is all that money is. Only your conviction in its value can support its value. This has never been about money from the beginning. Having your mortgage pay off, purchasing the car of your dreams, taking an international vacation, and never having to worry about money. This is about freedom. Your destination had nothing to do with money. It was the feeling of being free. The freedom to act as you like at any time without ever having to consider your finances or ask yourself, can I afford this? Have I used up all of my holidays for the year? How will I cover the rent? Will my pension allow me to support myself? What ambitions will I have to give up? Never was the nature of money the most crucial lesson. It dealt with the one important asset we all possess. Time is the one source that we will never be able to recover. Is it worthwhile to devote a significant amount of your time to a profession that you most likely don't enjoy? Do you plan to work and watch TV after work every day? Sleeping, getting up the following day, and continuing this pattern till retirement? How much more time do you allow to pass you by because of this pattern? Or maybe you're okay with that reality. There's nothing to be concerned about if you feel as though you have no choice but to continue along the path for the time being. Don't go after money. Search for solutions to problems you encounter. The solution to this equation yields all available money. If you want to be free from financial worries forever, make problem solving a worthwhile effort in your life. Does that imply that you'll be content after the journey is over? Does that imply that you'll feel content? Nobody else except you can answer that. However, if your battle has a purpose, it might be worthwhile to continue. And that is the equation of wealth. That is how you can create your wealth from scratch. If you like this video, then don't forget to click like and comment down below. Share this video with your family and friends. Click subscribe if you haven't already. This is the Financial Fortune, and thank you for watching.